Okay, you guys. So we're going to go over the charts this week and news events for the week. So let's get started. Let me show you this real quick. News events that I will be paying attention to will be on Wednesday and Friday. You got the CPI numbers coming out, which a lot of if you're trading prop firms, they don't allow you to trade during these times. So make sure do not do that. You don't want to work hard on your trading account only for it to blow up because you violated the rule of trading on news events. They said not to. And I know CPI and inflation numbers is a big one for the U.S., so you might want to hold off. Plus, it makes the market jitter around too much anyway, and we already got shady markets since the war started. So you don't want to add more problems than necessary. Then we also have durable goods and the Michigan report on Friday. So those are only two that I would worry about. Just real quick, and then let's get to the charts. If you want to be copied on our trades, you just go to supereasycopycat.com and you can get copied on all our trades, and you see the results every week in the thumbnail. So that's that. And then also, if you want to trade live with Miss Jenny, who is kicking butt in the markets, then you definitely want to sign up for the New York session to trade live with her if you need to learn how to trade futures. If you just want to receive my trade alerts, then sign up for the agent session, and I send out trade alerts during that time. Also, I want to reiterate a point. Dr. Paisley, Dr. Elvis is just killing. He's just doing such a phenomenal job with the oil markets, Forex markets, and stuff like that. Each one of us are very good at a specific area. Like, for an example, you can see that in the results that that you guys are getting in the copycat family for the indices, which is mainly done by Jenny. Oil markets is done by Elvis. I'm doing the gold markets, which I have been on a win streak. I don't trade it every day because every day is not a setup, but I don't think we've lost a gold trade in a while, in several trades. And then when it comes to the Forex market, we combine our efforts together to produce the numbers that you see every week. So it's a team effort. So we're just doing a wonderful job. I really appreciate Dr. Elvis and Miss Jenny. All right. And thank you, Miss Donna, who works behind the scenes, helping to make sure everything runs fluently for everyone. All right, let's go. Let's get started on here. So as you guys all know, I'm a big fan of continuations now. I like, reversals are okay, but not at the beginning of the week. The beginning of the week, you always want to look for continuation patterns. And so you can see this box right here, for an example. Let's just mark this up. You can see right here, it did a reversal and then a hard slant pattern. I keep telling you guys, and then it pops up. That box not look exactly like that box. See? Topped, slant down, hit a support, starts to go back up. So what do you think may happen here? Bing, go back up, retest the top. So I'm looking for retest. AUD, NZD is a retest for me. Same thing with this one. It may come back up and retest this level. So I'm looking for continuations in the beginning of the week. That's me. You do what you see fit. Continuation patterns are very, very good in the beginning of the week. So I'm looking for buys on the AUD personally. This one I'm not fooling with. And again, if you want to be copied on a trade, super easy. Copycat.com is the place to go. So when we take trades as a team, you can be copied on them. All right. AUD CAD, I don't really like it so far. AJ is a definite buy for me. A lot of you guys, you're saying, oh, I see a sale. Nope, not in the beginning of the week. I keep telling you, you're going to get your tail whipped. Okay. All right. Let's keep going. CAD JPY. This one was a very, very strong, setup for me. I really liked it, but this was one of the losses we took last week. Let me go here to no dots and you'll see it, because even on the daily, it was stuck. But again, you're going to have some losses, and part of this is because of the war. CAD has to do with oil, and so therefore whatever happened during the war in that situation, price on oil has hopped up, and so the Canadian dollar, which is tied to oil, hopped up. And so as you can see, it was respecting these levels even on the daily. Okay. And because of the war, and here's the weekly. So you can go all the way to the weekly and see even the weekly was being respected, but the war caused it to push above. So this is why we just trade cautiously. It's nothing wrong. Hey, you're going to lose some trades here or there because of world events. And this was certainly one of them on Friday. Okay. But other than that, we did pretty well. All right, let's keep going. I don't see anything on that one there. This one is a buy for me. I don't like these cluster heads. I call it the spongy bob. Anytime I see consolidation, consolidation to me means continuation. So since this was originally in a upward pattern, I'm believing that CAD Swiss has the potential to keep going up further. So I would not be looking for sales on CAD Swiss. Now, I could be wrong, but again, when I see this consolidation, consolidation equals continuation. Let's keep going. All righty. Now, for an example, let's take a look at this one. This was a long, drawn-out consolidatory pattern, but as you can see right here, it started to go into a downward, consolidated, and then continued. So consolidations equals continuations. So how do you know when it's time for it to continue? Look back at what it did prior to the consolidatory pattern, and you'll get your gist, okay? All right, so long story short, let's keep going. All right, right here. I think this is going to be a buy. Continue back up. This one here, I don't like it at all. I'm not going to do anything with that one, nor that one, nor that one. This one is ugly as well. Nothing there. And this one here, it looks like it's creating a double bottom, but we have to wait and see what happens. Okay? Wait and see. Continuation. I don't like this one. I think this is going to continue to drop to the bottom. Let's check Ocean Wave. There we go. Yep, I was right. So for me, it's still below the main wave. So until it crosses above the main wave, this is still a sell-off for me. I don't like it. Okay. All right. But I could be wrong. I know people saying, yeah, but look at that support level. Yep, that's cool. I get it. If it holds that support level, we good. If it doesn't, then all right. Now you got what you got what you got to know what you got to know. It could drop down into this support down here. But me personally, I'm not looking for a buy on this one yet. I'm not convinced. Now, see, these are creating these W patterns on the 4-hour time frame, creating the higher highs. So therefore, these are more convincing to me, as you can see. See, when it creates those higher highs, now you're talking. You got a drop up, higher high, and there you go, okay? So that could be a potential buy, just like, see, this one did. See, dropped, came down, double bottomed, and now it created a higher high. See? Just like that. See that? That's a higher high. Now I'm convinced, and it's happening on the 4-hour, so we could be good. So GA is a possible for a buy. So there you go. All right. That one I don't like. That looked like a head and shoulders pattern, to be honest with you, G-Swiss. But again, you know me, I'm not a fan of the Swiss pairs of trading. GU, I don't like. NJ looks like it can continue back up into the trend, let's go to the daily. Daily shows upward trend. So therefore, I would only look for buys or longs. Not a fan of that short right there. Okay. So nothing there, nothing there. Nothing there, nothing there, nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. Continuation on gold. So I'm still looking to go long this week on gold. And that's about it. Okay. So anyway, by the way, you may have heard a little ping in the background or whatever, a little sound it made. That's my web tech guy, and we're working on the MT5 website for you guys. And once we do, I'm going to be doing a huge launch, especially for those who come first. It's going to be a first come blessing that's going to be coming with it. And we have an additional new trading system that's going to be coming out very soon. And it's going to be included with the MT5s. You guys are going to be very excited. Very, very excited. Okay. All right. So watch the video. Let me know what you think. Peace and hair grease.